Happy Wednesday. My name is Jenna, fitness coordinator in Bedford. Welcome to your Wednesday midday desk stretch. I'll be taking over this week and next week for the desk stretch on Wednesdays, so follow along with me. All you need is yourself today and your chair. We're going to do this all at our desk, so nice and simple. Just to get you moving a little bit. I know a lot of times we're sitting at our desks for prolonged periods of time. We want to stretch out a little bit and just make sure our bodies are feeling good. If you're doing a Passport to Wellness challenge, I encourage you to keep pushing through, get up, move, complete some workouts, and get some more stamps on your passport. As a reminder, there is a prize or an incentive, so really try and just keep pushing through till the end of August, which is already next week, which is crazy. So join me here for this desk stretch. Again, all you need is yourself. We're going to start seated in our chair. And for most of the workout, I want us to focus on our posture. So as we're sitting in our chair, we don't want to be slouched with a round back. We want to sit up so our feet are flat on the ground, rolling our shoulders back, nice neutral spine. And again, this is a position I want you to focus on throughout the stretch today. So we're going to get started by stretching out our wrists. So I'm going to bring my hands together, our palms together, and then I'm going to interlock my fingers like so. From here, I'm going to start to make small circles with my wrists. So I'm pressing my palms together and I'm circling it to the right, small circles. Maybe you start to hear your wrists crack like mine, that's okay. I want to stretch out the things we don't think about, such as our wrists. Good, I'll bring it to the left side. So circle to the left. Nice and slow. Okay, let's bring them out to the side, just circling again. To the right, to the outside. And then to the left. Good, continue to sit up nice and tall for me. Hands can come back to our starting position. We are going to stretch out the neck. So I'm going to grab the left side of my head with my right hand and pull it down to my shoulder. And let's just hold here. Feel free to take a nice stretch and close your eyes if you'd like. Just working through the neck, maybe a little bit into the upper back, the traps. Good, I'm going to bring that other hand around to stretch out the other side of my neck here. Good, one more time each side. We're holding. Good. And switch one more time. Hold all the way over to the shoulder. Nice work. All right, let's come back to reset. So again, I'm here, I'm sitting up nice and tall. I'm going to bring my hands behind my head. You can interlock them, or rather behind your neck. So from the side, looks like this. All right, so we're just kind of hanging out here. From here, what we're going to look up towards the sky. So chin will come towards the ceiling. I'm going to open up so my elbows come all the way out. You're going to feel like you have an arch in your back. So it's not going to be flat, it's going to have an arch in the lower back. So we're stretching all the way up, hyperextension. From here, let's take a nice deep breath. And let's bring it in and down to our knees. So elbows to knees, and now my back is rounded. So we're feeling that stretch through the spine and the back. And then we're coming all the way back up. Chin to the ceiling, stretching through the back. And then we're rounding. Feel free to hold in either position that feels good, or as long as needed. So I'm here all the way up, open up those elbows, continuing to exhale, let it go. Let's do that 2 more times. So we're up here and curve. Last one, nice and big. Open it up, push through those feet, chin to the ceiling, tuck it in, round back. And let's come back to reset. Nice job. From here, working down the body. So continuing on, we're gonna do we used to do this in school, like our desk stretch where we'd crack our back. So the goal isn't to really crack your back. If that happens, that's okay. But what you're gonna do is you're gonna turn towards one side with your torso, so my knees will stay forward. I'm gonna grab the left side of my chair here and turn all the way, feeling that stretch in the left side of my posterior chain, my back. Notice I'm not slouching here. I'm sitting up nice and tall and I'm twisting and hold. Maybe feel that into your core a little bit. Back, shoulders. Good, let's come back to the other side. So again, my knees and hips will stay facing forward. I'm just rotating my torso, twisting as I sit up nice and tall. Feel that stretch, feel good. Continuing to inhale and exhale. Let's do one more time each side. So coming through this way. Just stretch. And the other side. Good. As much as you can. Twist. Look behind you. Good. All right, let's work into the lower body a little bit. So we're going to do our figure 4 stretch. So I want to make sure that you can see my lower body. I have a table here that my computer's on, so I apologize. We don't have the best view. But from here, starting position, feet are flat. I'm bringing my right leg up on the floor. Figure 4. This knee, try to avoid it coming up. Really try to push it down all the way out, stretching through that hip flexor and your glutes, that T-bands. If this feels too much, you could bring that bottom leg out. So you're gonna get less of a stretch here, deeper stretch as you bring that foot in close to you. We're gonna hold here, and then we're gonna bring our body over in just a few seconds. But again, sitting up nice and tall and hold. From here, we're going to hug that foot. So we're going to come all the way over. Again, notice I'm not rounded as I come over. I keep my back nice and flat, chest comes down, and hold. Feel that stretch a little bit more. For breathing, continue to breathe. Good, come back. Reset. Switching up sides here, so my other leg comes over. Maybe one side feels a little bit harder than the other. I know for my left, it's a little bit harder for me to get that knee down. But again, feel free to bring that bottom leg out in front of you to kind of take a little bit of that tension off if that stretch is too much. And we're holding here, and then again, we'll take it over in about 10 to 15 seconds. Let's hold here for now. Open up that hip. Hips tend to get super, super tight as we're sitting and bending all day long. I want to make sure we got our hip health so we're mobile. Good, let's bring our body over again. Chest is coming down, my back remains flat as possible and holds. Nice work. Good, let it go. Back to reset. So we're going to move a little bit more into the hip and now into the quad, to the front of those thighs. So what you're going to do, we're going to start one side at a time. I'm going to do my left leg first. So my left foot and toe is going to be facing the wall here to the left. My right leg is going to come back, sort of in a lunge, but I'm just letting gravity pull this back leg down to the floor. So my knees isn't quite touching the floor. I'm in a nice wide lunge. From here, this is already opening up your hips. We're going to lean so pelvis comes forward, tilt it forward, okay? So right now you feel that in your hip, right? So in the front here where your knee bends. And now we're going to bring it all the way back. From here, we're going to shift. Now you're going to feel that stretch in your quads to the front of the thigh of the leg that's in back. We're going to do this 2 more times as we tilt forward with a flat back, stretch into that hip, leaning back slightly, stretching into that quad. Feel free to hold at either tilt where needed. 1 more time, and then we're going to switch up sides. Very good. Continue to breathe, hold. Good. Quads, hips, known to be tight, that's okay, right? Most people have really tight quads, again, from sitting, from just what we do daily, and that's okay. This is why we stretch, even if it's 4, 5 to 10 minutes a day. I'm now facing the right side, so my right knee and toe is facing this way. Again, letting gravity pull this knee down to the floor. I'm ready, I'm going to take my tilt forward. Feel that stretch mostly in my hip, okay, the hip flexor. And then I'm sitting back, and now I'm feeling that stretch in the left quad. You can start to feel it get a little bit tight here. Coming forward with a flat back. And leaning back slightly to pull into my quad. Good, last time. Here we go. Take an exhale as we lean back. Maybe start to feel that in your lower back as well. Next job, let's come back to our starting position. The last thing we're going to do, we're going to stand up. We're going to bring our chair in front of us. So you want the back of the chair to be in front of you. We did this one a couple weeks ago. You want to make sure your feet have enough space to walk behind you. Okay, as I walk behind, my arms are extending. I'm bringing my hips back, so press that weight into your heels, slight bend in your knees. Let's get our chest and our head facing the ground. Okay, so it almost feels like your body is lower than your arms, right? So we're going kind of below the arms to feel that stretch in our shoulders and lats, and we're going to hold here. You can slight bend in those knees. Continue to hold for 10 more seconds. If we need to come out of it, please do. 3, 2, 1. Good, we're going to walk our feet back in. We're going to do that one more time. Take a nice deep breath. Let's walk those feet behind us. Here we go. And pressing down towards the floor. Maybe start to feel this in your hamstrings a little bit. That's great. Hold for 3, 2, and 1. Nice job. Final stretch. We're going to stretch out our calves. Okay, so behind our legs here. You do a lot of walking. If you have other things in your body that are tight, maybe anywhere else, it's great to stretch out the calves as that kind of works up the whole entire leg. So I'm pressing my hands in front. Right foot in front of the left. I'm on flat feet here, so both my heels are touching the ground. I'm going to shift my weight into this back leg to stretch out that calf. So my right leg, no weight is really in that right leg. I'm pressing it all to the back. Stretch out that muscle. And I'm holding. Good, then I'm going to switch sides. Right foot comes in back. Again, shifting the weight now back to the right. You can bend that left leg kind of forward. One more time each side. Step the left back. Again, let's bend that right leg forward and press back into that heel. Shift that weight. And last time to end it off. Take this stretch here. Good. We'll continue to stand. I can't see any of those fixers. We'll take one nice inhale and exhale together. Inhale, arms come up above head. Just breathe in nice. Fill the air. Lungs with air. Exhale, let it go. Awesome job. We should be feeling a little bit more loose, ready to go for the rest of your Wednesday. We're halfway through the week, so keep doing whatever you're doing. Feel free to take a few minutes out of your day, maybe rewatch this video, do some exercises now, maybe do some stretches later. And my Passport to Wellness Challenge, friends. Keep it going. You have just over a week left, so we'll see what we can do there. Check as many times as you can into the fitness center. Take some classes, have fun with it, and we'll see you later this week for some stretching, some boot camp, some hardcore express workouts, and plenty of other options for streaming as well. Thank you and have a good rest of your day. Bye.